Hey guys, in today's video I wanted to talk about my winter beauty essentials. So these are all the things that I personally feel like I need to have in the colder months. I do switch up my skincare routine, my makeup routine, and even my hair care routine. I use all different products when winter comes. My skin is very, very dry. My hair is very, very dry. I mean, everything is just super dry. So I have to, use products that are going to help out with that. So there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about today to you guys. I did just upload a skincare routine video though. If you haven't seen it yet, I am going to link it below for you. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this video. So the first thing that I absolutely have to have is my Je ne sais quoi from It Cosmetics. So I have one in Your Perfect Pink and then I have one in Rose, but it's called, I guess, the Je ne sais quoi Lip Balm. Actually, packaging is pretty sturdy and I use this all up. There's like barely any left. I'm using my pinky finger. I like Your Perfect Pink the most because it just kind of blends in with my natural lip color. It's basically like a chapstick, but 10 times more hydrating. And I think it lasts pretty long as well. Definitely a must-have for me though, because I have very dry, chapped lips, and I've actually been noticing that especially this past week, how dry and uncomfortable my lips have been feeling. So I am happy that I have those. So since we're talking about makeup, I'm just gonna keep going with the makeup and then I guess we'll do hair afterwards. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I have mine in warm beige. I'm wearing it today and I mixed it with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD in R330. I like to mix these because this is just a little bit too yellow sometimes, and this one's just a little bit too like pink and light. So when I mix both of them together, it's like the perfect shade for me. It makes me happy wearing it and I just feel like I have really good coverage. Both of these together, they give me a lot of hydration on my face, and I like the fact that I don't have to worry about my foundation fading throughout the day. Like, I'm filming this, I think it's 10 p.m. right now. This makeup I put on at like 8 in the morning. My makeup is still good. Well, it's good enough. I think that those two are really good options for winter foundations if you have dry skin. I have another It Cosmetics product. This really surprised me. This is the Complexion Perfection Foundation Globe. So this is a new brush that they recently came out with. How cute is it? Usually what I like to use is this sponge from EcoTools because it doesn't absorb too much of the foundation and it just kind of like really gently lays it down. I can get a nice full coverage with it. I can squeeze it and shape it every which way I want. It's very flexible, squishy kind of sponge. This one's so freaking good. But I was so impressed with this brush because it honestly applies my foundation flawlessly as if I was applying it with that sponge. And I have never been able to get the same effect that that sponge gives to my face with anything else. So I was really impressed with this. So soft. Like, I don't feel at all like I am irritating my skin or that I am causing it to look flaky. I mean, it just gives the most flawless appearance to your foundation. So love, love, love this. And I know it's pricey because it's an It Cosmetics brush, but it really is worth it. For primers, I gotta give it to the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is my favorite for wintertime because it's very lightweight, but yet it's also very hydrating at the same time. It's actually really hard to get my foundation off when I use this primer. I feel like it takes me longer to get my makeup off. Like, I feel like I have to go through more steps just to do it. And I like that. Like, I want my foundation to really, really stay on. If I'm gonna spend so much time on my makeup, I don't want it coming off at all. Also does a good job of reducing the appearance of pores on your skin, so it'll kind of like smooth everything out. And I noticed that it fills in some of my fine lines really well. Like, I have, when I raise my eyebrows, I have these like little tiny lines. It kind of fills in those lines so that way when my foundation goes over top, my skin just goes back to the way that it was when I wasn't raising my eyebrows. If you're the kind of person who likes to do cream contour, like me, I am obsessed with it. I prefer cream contour over powder contour any time of the year, but definitely for winter months, it's like an absolute must-have for me. Like, if I don't have these, then I don't know what to do with myself. I use them basically every day. These are the LA Girl Pro HD Concealers. I have almond, which is this lighter brown. I have Toast, it's a darker brown, and I have Natural, which I use for my under eyes. I use Almond the most, the lighter brown, and I used it today so I could show you guys. I just use it to get that slight tint on my face to kind of warm and bronze things up. But this concealer, I feel like it does need a little bit of help, like you need to use something with it, but it is still really good. Like, I use it on days where I just do everyday kind of makeup looks, but if I am going to go for something a little more full coverage under the eye area, I'll mix it with this. So this is the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer. I have mine in light. This is so good. I like to set my concealer. Mostly I'll just concentrate the powder under my eyes, and so I like to use something that's hydrating so that I don't feel super tight and dry and flaky throughout the day. So I gotta use these two here. Oh, I have one more thing. So I just wanted to talk about this with you guys. These are some new lashes in Demi Wispies from Salon Perfect. I picked these babies up at Walmart. I'm wearing them right now, and this was the first time I have ever tried this brand. See? Took that top row off. It comes with 5 pairs of lashes, and I believe they were between $4 to $6, which is a really good price for this many lashes. I was actually looking for Kiss lashes when I was at Walmart because I love them. I love how easy they are to go onto the eye because the band is so thin. They look so natural, you know. I was looking for the style Poise, but they didn't have it. They had something similar, and I think it was like $6. And a lot of the other eyelashes as well from like Ardell were there. I saw Vegas Nay. So those are kind of pricey, like even for drugstore, I feel like, just for one pair of eyelashes. So I looked all the way down because all those eyelashes were up here, like, you know, right at eye level, so people most likely pick them up. But I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I look all the way down, like right by my feet, and I see this brand, Salon Perfect. I'm like, you know what? This looks exactly the same as like my favorite pair of Kiss eyelashes. So I was like, I could get all of these for the same price as that one pair. What sounds like a better deal to you? So I ended up picking these up, and I'm like, you know, I just gotta try them. I put them on actually right after I got them, and I'm like, holy crap, these are so freaking cool. So like, if you just wear them on their own, you know, with no mascara on them or anything, they do look really good. They look kind of like lash extensions, kind of really glamorous but natural look, if that makes sense. Like they're your actual lashes. If you double them up, I'm pretty sure they're gonna look super glam, and I'm actually going to try it out. So these are my new favorite eyelashes, and I just wanted to share them with you guys because I think they would be really pretty for winter looks. One more thing. I just wanted to talk about this Gerard Cosmetics Mystified Hydrating Facial Mist. So after I've taken a shower or washed my face and put my moisturizer on, I let it sink in for like 10 minutes, and then I'll sit over here at my vanity and I'll spray this on my face just to kind of like reawaken things so that my face is kind of like, oh, so you're about to do something to me, okay. I just spray a lot of this on my face, and I let it sink in, and then I'll go on with like my primer and stuff like that. But I feel like it's a nice step, like, to just make your face feel more ready and more prepped for the makeup. How dare you. The light went off. I also have this guy, he's new. This is from Shani Cosmetics. It's the Detox Professional Brush Cleaner, paraben-free, made with aloe vera. So what I'll do is clean my brushes with this. I lost the cap already, but I have been obsessed with this because I freaking hate cleaning my makeup brushes. It's like one of the things that it's like a pet peeve of mine. I can't even stand it, honestly. Like, what I end up doing is I just use every single one of my brushes until I have no more brushes left to use, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm screwed. How am I gonna do my makeup today? This is gross. They're all so dirty. Shani Cosmetics had sent this to me, and I'm like, score! I used it today and I cleaned it for you guys. Look at that. He's perfectly clean, and what's nice is that after you clean it, it's like dry instantly and you can start using it. So let me just demonstrate, okay? Look at this. Look at this blending brush. Super dirty. This is one of my favorite brushes, by the way. This is a Ipsy Beauty brush. Don't know what the number is. Oh! L34 Blend Beauty? Yeah, that's what it's called. So I'm going to spray this, and then you do swirl motions like that. Oh, yes. Check that out. And then you just give it like a minute, and it's ready to go. You're ready to use it. I wouldn't use it for face brushes because they're just so large. It would just take me forever to clean it that way. But for eyeshadow brushes, you know, this is perfect. All right, guys, so lastly, I wanted to talk about hair. And the first thing is this. It's the Eva NYC Hungry Hair Oil Treatment with Caravis protein and argan oil. It intensely nourishes, hydrates, and smooths for all hair types. So this stuff is very intense, okay? So like you barely need anything at all, just about like that much. And I use this every single day just on the ends of my hair, and I'll just run it through like this, and it makes it so soft and so shiny. Oh my, I just love it. I love it. I have found that my hair has actually been growing faster. I have tape-ins. I put tape-in extensions in by myself earlier today, but my actual hair is, let's see, where's my actual hair? Let me try and find a piece. Is that, there we go. That's about, is that my hair? I don't even know anymore. My actual hair, I'd say, is probably like to right here. And it used to be like up to here. So it's grown quite a bit in the past few months since I got it cut. And I think it is because I don't wash it as much, and I try to keep it nice and hydrated and conditioned. I try not to use too much heat on it, and so far that has been working really well for me. This is the shampoo and conditioner that I've been using. I ordered it from Amazon, and I really like these. I find that my hair, even in the winter, it gets pretty frizzy, and I think it's just because of the dryness. And so I just find that it's really annoying to style, and I'm trying not to, you know, use heat on it. So what I prefer to do is just have to style it once, like straighten it once after I shower and everything. Well, I let it air dry and then I straighten it, and then it's like ready for me to do whatever I want to it for the rest of the week. But sometimes what happens is my hair is just so frizzy that it's like really annoying to deal with. So that is where this comes in, and I've been really enjoying this a lot because it is made with keratin, which helps to smooth the hair so that it's a lot easier to deal with, and I don't have to style it as much. So this is sulfate-free Eversleek L'Oreal Smoothing System Intense Smoothing Conditioner, and then the Keratin Caring Shampoo. So it's silicone-free, frizz control for up to 48 hours, and it has natural botanicals and oils. You know, I was actually thinking of doing a keratin treatment before I put my tape-in extensions in, because I was like, oh, you know, it's gonna suck if I put my tape-ins in and they're like a totally different texture than my actual hair is. But once I started using these, which I've been using these for like the past month, I'm like, I definitely am gonna be totally fine. Like, it's not even gonna be a problem anymore. I feel like it changed my hair, but not in a bad way. Like, if I wanted to, my hair could still be crazy curly, like it, you know, like if I put mousse in it and stuff, my hair could definitely still be crazy curly. But it just, what it does is it helps to kind of like restructure it in a way to where it's just not as frizzy. It's more like everything's more together instead of apart. So even if it was that you wanted your hair to be curly, it would be really good, because it would help the curls look more like curls instead of all over the place, if that makes sense. So that is it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up before you go. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.